He went to the restaurant where all the ordinary people were sitting, which we called the ordinary folks. And they were sitting down the table, and people were just looking over kind of like, ooh, this guy's... Oh my God. Who put his eating? He's eating 3 hamburgers in one shot. Oh God, well, who are the business gladiators? I mean, they couldn't figure it out or who we were, you know? And we loved that kind of a scene, and to shock people. Getting off the plane, and I have people holding banners that say Jay Cutler. I see all these cameras there, and I asked the guys, what's going on here? It's not welcome. This is very special, actually. I never thought where I came from. I mentioned, a town of 6,000 people. It's amazing that nowadays it's, almost like a superstar to these people. So it's pretty awesome. We're not talking about your average people here. We're talking about the elite, some of the most insane physiques this world has ever seen. Guys like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ronnie Coleman, Dorian Yates, Markus Ruhl, Jay Cutler. Because I have never seen a man like this in my life. Mr. Olympia, unreal. Local guy, what is this? What is this here? Almost 23. 23 inches. These weren't just bodybuilders. These were monsters in human form. In their off-season, they were walking around of over 300 pounds of pure muscle. That's not just big, that's unreal. Just picture it. Veins popping. Arms the size of your head. Legs like tree trunks. When one of these guys walks by, it's like watching a superhero or something out of a movie. People stop. They stare. Every time. And it's not just women. Even guys turn. I had heard about him, but I'd never seen him. And the first day that I came to work over here and saw him sitting and briefing, I just could not believe it. I mean, I've seen big guys in the gym, but to this day, every time I see him, I just can't believe it. When I show up as the backup officer, no one ever puts up a fight. They calm down instantly, every single time. And the look on their faces, it's always the same. Like they can't believe how massive I am. That kind of muscle doesn't come easy. It's years of dedication. Hours and hours in the gym, lifting heavy like a machine. And when you're not training, you're eating. Non-stop. Eating becomes the second workout. All to feed the muscle and keep growing. It's basically a full-time job. But then, there's that moment when it all pays off. Whether it's stepping on stage under the lights, or walking through the street with everyone staring, that's when you feel it. That's when it's worth it. Wow. So this was back in 2003. Jay Cutler's doing a seminar at a high school out in California. 550 pounds, I can squat about 750 pounds. And after he wraps it up, he starts posing for the students right there. Man, the whole place goes silent. Students, teachers, everyone just staring at his insane physique. And then you see these girls walking up, literally reaching out, trying to touch his biceps like they couldn't believe what they were seeing. I was just... I think at this point, this really what I enjoy the most is actually going to places where I can actually shake hands and sign autographs and be interactive with people rather than being on stage at a competition, guest posing. You don't see it every day. A real-life monster walking down the street. I'm talking about a dude built like a tank, shredded to the bone, veins crawling across his arms like cables. Most people act like it's too much, calling it weird or over the top. But the truth, they're stunned. The second that guy walks by, heads turn, jaws drop. Whether they admit it or not, they're impressed. Because when a bodybuilder shows up in public, it's not just a walk, it's a damn spectacle. And the ones who do respect it, they know the truth. Those physiques don't just inspire awe, they spark motivation. For so many people, that's the fuel to chase greatness. That's the real impact. These guys walk with a different kind of energy, full of confidence, driven like they've got a superpower running through their veins. It's not just muscle, it's mindset. Did the guys feel it when they walk in the room? They're like, absolutely. A good friend of mine, Chris Coleman, he's like, I couldn't stand next to you, man. Felt like if you had a force field coming off you, like a power, like confidence. I had that, and I carried that all the time. I wanted to have, obviously, freakish body parts. It was never really like, I want all eyes on me type of thing. It was never an ego, I want everyone to notice me. I wanted to look presentable where I walked around when I wasn't in contest shape and I just was big and round and people admired the muscle. This is some wild footage from the early 2000s when Ronnie Coleman took a trip to South Korea. And right here, you see Ronnie hitting a quick workout session. The reactions? Priceless. People couldn't believe their eyes. Not just the women, even the men were completely blown away by this mass monster standing in front of them. But the craziest part, Ronnie visits a traditional Korean spa, a public bathhouse. Now, normally people go in there completely naked. Here is Ronnie, walking in with his tiny, posing trunks. And instantly, the entire place goes silent. Eyes wide open. Jaws on the floor. Because in Korea, they've never seen anything like this man. That level of muscle. That size. It's like an alien just walked in.